Hey, this is your guy Karaja James again. So, welcome. We don't have any time to waste. Time is not on our side. So, I have some things that I can say about success. Someone told me to elaborate things I usually talk about in a very simple way. Like it's elaborating a book written in 365 pages. You summarize it in less than 10 minutes. So, this is what I'm going to do. So, what there is in this world, you have to get the best self of yourself and give it to the world. You have to sell the best part of yourself. And that's why you have some things which are hidden and other things are public. And when you make private things to be public, there always a question mark on you. And you know what? You are not selling to yourself. You are not pleasing yourself here. You are pleasing the person who is watching on the other side. You just need to get a niche and make yourself the best version of yourself. When people are giving products, they give products according to their excellence, their success, their performance. So in this world, for you to get where you want fast, to get your goals fast, you have to give yourself the best so that you can be able to give the best to the world. There was a guy in the books I've read, he was asked which is the best way to cut a tree fast. So he was asked, if you wanted to cut a tree and I gave you 5 minutes, how would you cut it? So the guy said, I would use 4 minutes sharpening my axe. So use 4 minutes to sharpen your axe for it will be easier, and you're going to deploy less energy cutting the tree. So you have to give yourself, you have to give the world the best you can. Make sure you're in the kitchen, you're cooking this food, and you're getting the best out of the best dish you can give outside to the world, because you're giving the best of you. The reason why nobody knows about tomorrow. Yesterday is gone, today is here, tomorrow is a mystery. Nobody knows about. So make sure yourself that you're giving the best of yourself. There's a guy who said, show me a man's habit and I'm going to tell you his future. Also another person said, show me a man's best friend, I'm going to tell you his future. Those people are not liars. A tree does not fall far away from its tree. A fruit does not fall far away from its tree. So make sure you have this habit. These habits I'm going to elaborate. It is actually the hardest thing, because most of the people are just living just like their life. They are doing the same things each and every day, expecting different results. That does not happen. For you to get different results, you have to give in. Inputs are always relevant and equivalent to output. So if you want more output, put more input. So let's get down to business. Remember, show me a man habits today and I'm going to predict his future. So number one, I've seen very many people believe in luck, but that's not the way to do about it. You need to work hard. If your friend is doing 10 hours, do 12. If your friend is no, I don't like enemies. Let me say your competitor. If your competitor is working 10 hours, work 12. If your competitor is working 6 hours, work 11. If your competitor is working 15 hours, work 18 hours. Don't have this mentality of people calling you a workaholic. I don't care if you call me workaholic. I'll just work, man. It's the only thing that I can do. One thing at a time, one step at a time. But where you're going and where I'm going, there is a long difference. So the vision I have, the vision you have, very different. So that's why I want to work hard. And actually, most people who are lucky, they always work hard, because when luck comes, they find them in the best time, even when the other person is not there. So believe in hard work, no luck. Have patience. Don't lose the battle. Have patience. And when you're having patience, you need to make decisions that no matter what, you're never going to quit, no matter what. So then also you have to sacrifice. Most people say that you're always going to get what you sacrifice for. So if you do what other people are doing, you're always going to get what they have. But you want to be better. Everybody wants to get much better than the other person. So if you want to get something that another person doesn't have, you have to do better and you have to sacrifice more. The other thing is consistency. You have to do it like there's no tomorrow. Do it today. Leave it for today. Consistency is, and a successful consistency is said that you do what you said you're going to do yesterday. So you plan your day yesterday and elaborate what you're going to do. We call it a to-do list. Elaborate what you're going to do and make sure you're going to do whatever you said you're going to do. Then in the evening you look back. Did I do this? Did I do this? Did I do this? Yes, I've done everything. If you have done everything, congratulate yourself. Make sure you celebrate. Give yourself something that you don't use every day. If you fail, you have to punish yourself. That's how consistent it is. Make sure you make a to-do list the day before, and then when the day ends, make sure you are able to look back and say, I did this, and did that. So make sure when you are consistent, you are able to make a person who is excellent to a person who is perfect. You know, a person who is average to a person who is excellent. So you are able to transit through these types of excellency, types of people who are working together. You know, you have to put yourself into consistent. You know, the other thing is discipline. It said motivation keeps you going, but discipline keeps you growing. You don't want to keep on going. You need to get growing. So move from this stage, go to the other stage, go to the other stage, just like a lava. So make sure you are growing. If you need discipline, you have. If you need to grow, you need to have discipline. That is self-confidence. Have this mentality that even if they don't like what I'm telling them, I'm going to be okay. Don't sit down and start hating yourself. You know, man, you have to understand the sales process. Out of 10 or 20 people, only one they're going to like. So if one person says, no, this is not the way, this is not what I want, you can't do it, you are not going nowhere, don't listen to that person. Put a break in your mind. Put a door in your mind. Filter what goes into your mind. So have this confidence. I'm going to do this. I'm going to give it 100%. I'm going to do this like it has never been done. If they like it, I'm going to be okay. If they don't like it, I'm still going to be okay. It's right to be okay. If someone tells you that is not interested in your business, be okay. If a girl you have approached tells you that is going to make you hard, it's going to make you bleed, he doesn't like you because you don't help her, just be okay. Be okay about it. Move on. You know what makes people fall in relationships is because you want to give people your credit and they don't appreciate you. So if you don't appreciate me, I move on. What the hell, man? I got to move on. Make sure you are able to move on. If you like me, if you don't like me, it's okay. You know, it's okay. No means the next opportunity. So you say no to me, I'm going to the next person. No strings attached. The other thing is, there's this story I usually give. There's this guy who went to battle. His battle size, his soldiers were half the other people that were going to face. They had to travel through the sea. But what he did to these people made them to win. It's called burning the bridges. No matter what, I'm never going back. The only time I'm going back is if I'm dead, you know. So he told all the soldiers, all the majors, you know, those people who led the soldiers to burn their ships. And before they could leave the shores, the person who was in charge told them, look back, we have burned all the sea. Or you have burned all the ships. The only way to get out of this island is through winning this battle. And those guys, though they were half the size of the other soldiers or the other battalion, this guy won this battle. Why? Because they knew in their mind, there's no way I'm going back. The only way I will go back is winning through this battle. And when the person was leading this war, put that in their mind, these guys knew there's no way going back. And they won this war. Either way, they won this war. So make yourself, believe in yourself, have this mentality, I'm never going back. No matter what happens to me, I will always go ahead. I've been to these places. I've hit rock bottom, not once, not twice. But I hit rock bottom on my own terms. Maybe I'm employed in this company. I'm making money, but I have to go to explore. I have to go explore. I'm an explorer by nature. I want to go to know what happens there in the industry. I was into to other sales business, but I could not see future in that sales business. I had to even do real estate because I could see future in real estate, you know. I could be able to close deals. So you have to make a decision that you're never going to go back no matter what. Most of us are naive when it comes to love. You know, we are naive. I'm also a victim. I'm not a goddess. I'm not a god. I'm not an angel. It happens to me, but I always learn my mistake. I always learn. I will always be a student of life. There is the University of Life, which doesn't give you any test, but it has to test you very much. So make sure if you want to be successful, you have those 3 things, and maybe you have not mentioned something, you can add it there. So make sure you never give up, burn off the bridges, focus. Remember, if you want to get what a poor person doesn't have, then you must stop what this guy is doing. Avoid what poor people do like plague. That will always be my bottom line. Avoid what poor people are doing like plague. Because if you follow them, whatever they are going to get, I'm at their destination, you're going to get the same destination. So be kind, be wise, always be the first one. Give much that you can receive. Peace, I'm out.